Hey there, fellow Factorians. Onerous here with another episode of Bob's and Angel Seablock. Oh, just momentarily mental blank. Hopefully that doesn't bode poorly for the episode. Anyway, we are standing here because at the end of last episode we started doing some farming, and we've got some mud happening. We've got some sand, lots of sand. We've got some compost that we turned our brown algae into, which is nice. And I added this in off camera because this is producing, what's it producing? 200 light mud water every 5 seconds, and this only uses 10 thin mud water. So this is producing thin mud water. Yeah, 200 thin mud water in 5 seconds, and this is only using 10 in 5 seconds. So yeah, there was a little bit of a mismatch there, and this is just making at insane speeds, by the way. Anyway, I am running over here because a comment from Power that I have one of these things in my inventory, and it's been there for a long time, a very, very long time. I tell you what, I don't even remember when that got in there. And then Bagel has pointed out that we've got a fair bit of landfill now. We can afford to not waste it, but certainly we can afford to be a little bit more generous. A little bit more generous. There we go. That's a good word for it. All right. So if we can't go there, all right. So we'll go there. Let's get a bit more piping happening over here. You up to there, and you up to there, and then we just need you doing that. And look, we'll pop it on the inside. We'll pop it on the inside, and that'll help out our struggling slag. It was really struggling a lot because of this landfill. We were creating an awful lot of landfill. I really need to get this game speed down. All right. We've still got a bunch of handcrafting happening, which we're going to have to kill because I'm no doubt going to need to make something to get this all happening. So, first things first, no recipe available. We wanted to get this, and we are going to need some alien plant life, and we're going to need 32 of them to get farming going. So we need to put 2 of these in here. And we'll hold on to 1 because I just don't want to use them all if I don't have to. But this will produce very slowly. Gosh, what's the crafting speed? Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes at double speed, though. We are doing double speed, aren't we? Yeah, we are. All right. This reminds me. Let's have a look at time. So we are at 25 hours. Obviously, this is, I don't even know what number episode we're up to. 15 or something like that. Yeah, 15. And that's more than the 30 minutes an episode, but remember we've been playing at game speed 2, and I've been letting it run at game speed 5 for like 5 or 10 minutes after each episode. So yeah, we've amassed a fair bit of in-game time to get where we are, but it's been good. It's been good. The game speed increase, I think, has got rid of some of the grindiness of this. So let's see what else we need. What else we need for this research? Where was I looking? All right, well, we're in here, weren't we? This is a optimized biome planner. So let's jump in here. Planner. Sometimes these things don't come up right, do they? Biome planner. There we go. Optimized biome planner. So we're working on those alien plant samples, but we need to get these ground samples being produced as well. So they're just being done in an assembly machine. This is just an assembly machine, so we've got wood, bricks, and paper makes protective scaffolding. And a seedling nest is soil, compost, and water. So we have compost. We don't have any soil, but it's just mud and compost. All right, let's have a look at some numbers here. I want to make 32 of these, so we need 32 of these, which means we need 32 of these, which just means 32 wood bricks and 64 paper. We'll get heaps of that stuff. 32 of these means 32 soil... which is, so we need 64 compost from that, and then the soil needs another 32 compost, but yeah, we got 1,000 compost. So we've got everything we need. Everything we need. We just need to set up some production of that. There we go. All right. So a couple of these guys feeding into another one, something like that. And what are we making? Oh, we need to make soil as well. All right. Let's just go a step back. So you're making that. You are going to be making that. Okay, yeah, I haven't quite got this the way I would like. Let's build it out a little bit more here. You will be making protective scaffolding, which is just the paper and that. And then here we need two things to go into here. We need we need to make the seedling nest. Where was that one? Okay, nest. Nope. Can we make a seedling nest? Is it not made in here? Hang on. Did we actually check where the seedling nest was made? It cannot be made. It cannot be made in our current level assembly machine. Okay, that's a problem. We do have steam powered assembly machines though, so we can craft one of those. So their consumption is 300 kilowatts, and these consumption is 100 kilowatts. So they're not very effective. Oh, they are. Crafting speed of 2 though. They're 4 times as fast. That is very interesting. Expected to operate at 20% on steam from your first boiler. This steam-powered assembly machine will scale its speed and energy consumption to the temperature of the steam you pipe into it. Expected to operate at 20% on steam from your first boiler. That's pretty slow. But 80 kilowatts for crafting speed of 0.4 is pretty much exactly the same as this, isn't it? But I think where this is going, if we actually were to research boilers 2, does this make hotter? Temperature is 315. What's the temperature of a regular boiler? Let's have a look. Boiler, the temperature is 165. So presumably double the temperature gives you double the crafting speed. We would get 0.8 crafting speed. All right. I'm not too worried. We are going to do this dodgy thing again though. This dodgy thing yet again. There we go. And this is going to make this process a little manual, but we only need 30 of these things. All right. Seedling nest. You are over here. There we go. All right. So we do need to make our soil, and we can at least do that over here. So the seedling nest needs soil. There we go. And you just need compost and mud. All right. And what do you need? You need that. All right. Compost and mud. We have a little bit of that. There's some compost for you. Some mud for you. Yep, we got a little bit of that too. All right. There you go. Enjoy your delicacies like that. So there is soil. This guy needs wood bricks and paper. We actually may not have any wood bricks in storage now that I think about it, because it's probably all going into here, isn't it? Yes, it is. Okay. Well, we do have the ability to craft a fair few with the pellets we have on us. So let's do that. We actually only needed 32 of them, so let's keep some of the pellets that we have available. And then we might be able to find a little bit of paper. I actually had a bunch of paper already in my inventory. Well, these things happen. You can have that, and you can have that. That'll give you most of the things you need. All right. Let's go over here. I think we need another compost, don't we? To this guy, and then we can. Oh, he actually needs water. Okay, wasn't paying attention. Let's do that, and we still have another pump. Oh, no, it's on this side. Whoops, whoopsies. I don't think I can fit one in there, can I? That's that they don't go on the corners. They don't go on the corners, do they? No, they don't. So all we need to do is that, and we should be able to sneak it in there and do a bit of that. There we go. All right. Temperature 165. Does it say what crafting speed it gets with that? Crafting speed still says 2, but status low power. Consumption 2 per second. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit hard to tell. All right. We'll do that. We'll do that. We'll do that. That and that. Okay, and then we can. I don't know. We can just feed those in like that, I guess. And all we're then missing is these. Hey, that worked out pretty well. Now, the big question is going to be where can I use these? What level of research facility can take them? Because as we saw in the episode or two ago, we actually needed these advanced labs to do green science. But excellent. All right, optimized biome planner and ablative weapons testing kit. So that must be the Bob's Weapons military science, maybe. I don't think we've unlocked it yet. Unless it's in here. Yep. I'm not too worried about military. It's Seablock. There are enemies around, but they can't do much unless we actually build towards them. So that's good. All right. What's going on here? We've got you're blocked up. You actually can only obviously store a small number of you in there. All right. We are in need of what? We're in need of some of that to go over here. There we go. And we'll get a few more of these. Run them over here. There we go. All right. Slowly but surely we are getting there. We've also got some seeds. Which is nice. We are going to need them to do some farming, but that's a little bit away from us just at the moment. All right, let's keep running this stuff over. And then you know what? I'm going to speed things up. Game speed 5. There we go. And can I actually still get over here? I can. Look at that. Whoa. Speed it up. And there's 17 of these already. Got a few more coming in, and that will be the entire amount that we can do, because we were limited with our alien samples, which are valuable resources. You might need. No, you don't need any more of these because we had enough wood bricks to make these, didn't we? Because it's just one wood brick. We only needed 32. We had 30 something. We might get an extra science in here. How many sciences do we have now? We have 32. All right, let's drop that game speed back down. Still sticking with 2 because, why not? And let's run all the way to the other side of our base, which is actually getting somewhat sizable. I wouldn't say it's huge, but all right, let's put some of them in here as well. We actually want 10-ish there, yep. And then the rest go in here, and then we can hit T and start researching desert farming. All right, because desert leaves are what we have been using. Why has red science stopped? Well, that is a problem, isn't it? Did this require red science? Of course it did. We have nothing in there. You need some of that and some copper. We don't have any copper. Crazy. At one point we had way too much copper, and now we have none in there. All right, let's see how the copper's going. Yeah, it's going all right. It's going pretty good. Let's see how the iron's going. Well, look, we're using the iron. We're using the iron. Although it didn't seem like any production was happening. I better go check out that once I get this in here. You can have that and that. There we go. I'll keep you in red science for a little bit longer. Oh, I got a cat. I got a cat. Hello. That's Chloe. She is not normally that annoying. Must be hungry. All right. So what is going on here? What is going on here? We are backed up on crushed rock. Okay. That is actually surprisingly probably good, because what I'll do is I'll do this, and we will output priority to the left, and then we're going to try and weasel our way up here. Weasel our way up there. I don't think we're going to be able to do it with you in the way. You can go to there though, and of course that's facing the wrong way. Now this is going to be a problem, isn't it? What if I went this way? And then what? And then what? Roundish. No, that's not going to work. Let's reconvene. Okay, got an idea. We're actually out of splitters and undergrounds, so we'll get a few more splitters, a few more undergrounds, and a bunch more belts, because we're out of belts. I didn't even see that we're out of belts. Alright, let's, handcraft that a little bit quicker. Why not? So, with this, why am I making so many undergrounds now? I want some belts. I want some belts. There we go. Alright. Yes, so, getting to the belts. We're getting to the belts. These take a little bit of time. The next thing we want to do is start the farming. We want to start the farming. All right, game speed back to 2. Drop you out of the way. We want to start the farming. How am I doing this? I think you just need to be relocated. You need to be relocated into there. With, I think we had 3,000, didn't we? 3,000. Where's my landfill? There it is. Yeah, 3k. You can now pick up from there, and we'll even give you some power because we're very generous. And now I can do this. I can come across to there. We can pop some landfill here. We can bring this down like this, up into here, and into there. And then we can make some mineralized water, which we actually don't need. So this could also be just fed in here, couldn't it? Why not? Why not, I say? This is where we need some circuits. I guess what this means is temporarily I'm going to pull out that inserter. We're not going to forget about that, are we? We'll never forget about that. But there's a fair bit of stone that we have to get through down here, and it'd be nice just to have this up and running. Yeah, that's pretty good. All right, we're back. How is our supply of these things going? Really nice. All right, desert farming has stopped, probably because I put all the. Oh no, it's inching along. Red science is, yeah, it's happening. There we got red. You've got some green. Okay, well there's the problem. Let's grab a bit of that and speed things up. There we go. Obviously didn't do my numbers quite correctly. You got 3, you got 1, you've got 5. You're greedy little lab. All right, something like that. We'll have desert farming done by the time I run down to the other end of the base. All right. So farming though, I don't know if we actually have enough seeds. But I really need to start some kind of loop to actually build it in there, so that we can build them up and eventually not just be building supply. We can have a surplus that we can turn into nutrient paste and using that to make oil, because that's the whole goal here. The whole goal here is oil. So come on, desert farming. While that's happening, let's have a look at what are we getting. We're getting some kind of seeds, desert seeds, desert tree seeds, not that. What have we actually got here? 35. So the highest chance is binifrin. Binifrin is I do remember binifrin. Well, apparently we don't remember it. If I look for seed, which one was a binifrin? I thought it was something like that. I don't know. We now have it. We now have it unlocked. So let's have a look. All right, nilbergen, primadulum, yeah, lots of things. All right. So 5.5 binifrin seeds makes 5 binifrin. 5.5 is the magic number by the looks of it. I don't think we have that many. That's annoying. All right, well, let's give it this last bit. Well, look at that. We didn't need it. It's only 5. It lied to me. All right. Let's give it some binifrin seeds. Binifrin seed. What are my binifrin seeds? Did I not actually have binifrin seeds? I had prima dateline, nilbergen, and some squash. Prima dateline, there we go. Nilbergen. 5 nilbergen seed makes 1 nilbergen. 5 makes 35. Okay, well, we'll start with this one. We need some saline water, and you know what? I think. That was too much sand. I think we can. I think we can get saline water from this washing path. We have another one. All right. So I want to go out this way now, which is a little bit of a detour, like that. So what are we outputting here? We're outputting thin mud water. Whoa! Don't make that. No, thin mud water. So thin mud water produces saline water, and we can also get some mud for that. There you go. All right, so rotate this around. There's our thin mud water doing that. We need regular water coming in, which is going to come in from down here. Why not? All right, we'll do that. Something like that. Probably cover it. All right, so we'll do that. We'll do that to there and to there. All right, there's our water coming in, and now we have everything we need, and we've got saline water coming out here. All right, so that can come up to there. Beautiful. Just about. Of course, just not quite enough. I'll get rid of that too, because I don't want Bagless to get any OCD problems with that little bit of water in the way. Okay, so there's your saline water, and have a bunch of sand. We could probably automate the sand process, but don't know if we need to. All right, have 200 sand. How much sand do you need? Just 10 sand per shot. I guess we'd be foolish not to automate this sand passing to the farms. We're all out of seeds. All right, that seed production is almost done. Now, how do we turn primadidyline into primadidyline seeds? All right, which is that one, this one. So 5 makes 5 to 6 seeds in a seed extractor. That is a seed extractor. All right, we can take that out. We didn't get any more seeds from that. That was unfortunate. All right. Anyway, we now have some production happening. So 5 primadidyline makes 5.5 seeds, and then 5 seeds makes 35. So this is actually quite positive. All right, let's make this in a way that can feed each other. How am I doing that? Where are you? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? There you are. So if we put this about here, and then have just an inserter going in and inserter going that way, and I think I've already there we got primary. I need to set the recipe here, and you'll pass in, and then you'll pass seeds in here, and now we can start amassing some of that if we set up a little bit of automation. Let's make some more belts. Honestly, I should just make all the belts. Although I hate doing big chunks of them because I'll invariably need the belts at some point. All right. So if we were to just pave our way around here, because I think we're not getting up around here. So yeah, let's go around here. Let's go up here, and why not? I feel like we're getting good value out of all of our landfill now. So you are going to go to there like that, and we're away. We've got sand coming in. We've got binifrin going nuts. We're extracting seeds. We've got seeds going nuts. This is positive. This is positive. We are producing. Let's do some numbers here. This is crafting for half a second. Okay, so that's very fast. This is not so fast. That's okay. Why are we missing seeds? Why are you not passing the seeds into there? All right, this irritates me. I guess because the output is full. That's probably what it is. All right. How do we make nutrient paste? There is a nutrient paste thingamajig, isn't there? Corn. Okay, so this is I think what we need. We need to make corn from it in a bioprocessor, and then the corn makes nutrient pulp. It does. That's right. All right. So let's make one of these, a nutrient extractor. Nutrient extractor, another green circuit. That's all right. We can craft up one of those. No worries. All right. I think this just needs to go. This is kind of in the way now. This could feed another farm, couldn't it? This could easily feed another farm. We could get a few farms fed off that. So let's actually do a little bit of forward planning. And we're going to have a couple of farms here, probably fed from a seed extractor up the top here. And then we'll have binifrin coming out along maybe this path. Yeah, this is kind of in the way though, isn't it? We'd have to reroute that around there. We'll figure it out later. Let's at least allow some room for another farm in here, and we'll put our bioprocessor. Oh, it's tiny. Bioprocessor is tiny. All right. So look, I am going to be lazy, and we're going to do that. And you are making corn, beans, corn. There we go. Corn from. No. Okay, I've made the wrong thing, haven't I? I've made the wrong thing. I want to turn primadidyline into. I don't want to make it. I want to turn it into corn in a bioprocessor, not a nutrient paste dispenser. There we go. All right. And then that nutrient paste dispenser is what we're going to put into the nutrient extractor to make nutrient pulp. Oh, this is okay. This is a little bit bigger. This is kind of what I was expecting. So let's do a little belt down to here. Let's do a little insert in there, and we're going to do primadidyline into corn. All right, so 20 primadidyline makes 12 corn. It's not super fast, and then that will pop straight over here into our nutrient extractor. We'll feed that across there. you are turning corn into nutrient pulp. And that uses, that uses 5 corn in 2 seconds. This produces 6 corn in 2 seconds. Well, that's a pretty good ratio. Crafting speed of 1, crafting speed of 1. So this is using 10 primordialine a second. This is producing, where is it? 35. This is producing 1 and a sixth, 1.16 every second. Yeah, that is not enough, is it? That is nowhere near enough if we wanted this running at full speed. Why are you not passing corn into here? Because you are maxed out on nutrient pulp. All right, well, let's extend this out. Let's pop in a real tank. A real tank. We actually have real tanks, don't we? Do we ever unlock the real tanks? I can't remember. Anyway, that tank there will start filling with nutrient pulp. And nutrient pulp. We are nutrient pulp. We can now turn this into fuel oil with a gas refinery. We can turn this into fuel oil. Yes, is that the only way we can do it? We can make extra fuel oil. Fuel oil isn't actually what we want, though, is it? Whoa! Here we go. Solid fuel. What is the burn value of that? 12 megajoules. So that's 4 megajoules plus 20 fuel oil gives us 12 megajoules. That's interesting. So here we go. Now we can get some real gases without any fuel oil, and then that's all the crazy animal stuff. Lots and lots of that. Some biters, some biter queens. There we go. All right. So these are kind of our options. We'll have to look at what we actually need from the oil and figure out what's best going to suit us, because I think this is probably the main. Everything goes to oil and gas, although that's all gas. Fuel oil isn't that important to us now, but I think synthesis gas can get turned into some good stuff. Methane, yeah. It's pretty good. I mean, I think this step here, blue metal catalysts are expensive though. Anyway, that is all in our future, and we're at 32 minutes. I can't believe I actually picked up this episode and checked the time at 32 minutes. We didn't make it to 42 minutes. That's got to be a bonus. But this is a huge step forward in our base, getting nutrient pulp, allowing us to start looking at some of the gas and oil things that we can do here. That'll allow us to make plastic, which will allow us to make the sort of next level techs. But I'm very interested actually in that solid fuel. I think that might be a good use for now. If we can see what the fuel value of nutrient pulp is. I mean, the alternative, I guess, is that this kind of stuff could be. Just make sure the seeds are still going up. That this kind of stuff could be turned into cellulose fiber, probably somehow. I thought I saw that in there. Anyway, let's get rid of some more of those. I'm going to put a box here, and we're just going to pop all of this plant-related stuffs down here. We've lost our. That's right. We got rid of our composting machine. Where did you go? Oh, I think I just put you in here, didn't I? Yep. There we go. Composter. You can have some more brown algae. Just for now. Get you one of you going there. All right. And got a lot of other random stuff. Don't need that in my inventory. So, yes, solid fuel. Very, 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 very promising. But most importantly, huge thank you to my patrons. And see you tomorrow.